Viewer discretion is advised during this episode because there are brief, sensitive topics that are talked about, and there also is foul language used in this episode.
College Life Unscripted, Season 2, Episode 1, Take 1, Action.
Yay! That took 45 minutes to set up, by the way.
Jack Ringenberg Media.
Hey guys, welcome back to College Life Unscripted. This is the second season. Yay!
Yay! You guys are also seeing our faces for the first time. We're expecting to lose subscribers.
My name is Kayce May, and I am joined by my second host,
Ryhanna Salter.
Yes! I'm so excited, gang. Oh my gosh.
So now that this is season 2, we just want to start by giving you guys basically a life update.
Literally, because
Literally.
we moved out in May, and then it is now August. It's September. Oh my gosh, it is September.
Kayce and I blocked each other twice.
Yeah, we got into a big fight, and we just don't talk to each other.
Just kidding, guys. LOL.
Ryhanna was my day one. And what do you do on your day ones? You switch up on them.
That's what they're there for.
But there you go. How was your summer?
Thanks, Kayce May. My summer was great, honestly. I actually made money.
Period.
Got a job, made money. I made not a lot of money, but I made some money. And also, new major life update. I am now a music education major.
Yeah.
Thank you, John Truitt and Daniel Narducci. You guys are great. I needed that in my life, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I could do another day of pre-med. It was honestly awful, and I'll get more into that later into the season. But switched it, thank God.
Period.
So much happier now. Although I do have more classes, which if you guys want an episode talking about majors and the inner workings of them, let us know, because I'll let you know about the music majors.
My roommate also switched his major from pre-med.
Really?
Yeah, now he's an English major.
Really?
See, I'm telling you, pre-med, they don't know how to treat their students sometimes.
Nope.
I'm not talking about most of the professors. I'm talking about TAs. Bleep that out.
Editor Jack, please bleep that out.
Please. I don't need him coming to my house tonight. So.
And you live in a dorm. Period.
So yeah, that was my major life update, Kayce.
Yes. I moved
What
out.
about you?
Oh, okay. I moved out of my dorm. I miss her. I moved out and went home and immediately started working. Actually, the day after I got out, or I moved back home, I worked a 13-hour shift. I loved it. It was great. I worked all summer. I didn't do a lot. Went on vacation, but that was about it. I don't really have a major life update. I think all my canon events happened second semester of freshman year, because I'm a sophomore right now. So low-key, life has been okay. I mean, I guess my major life event is I moved into a house. I'm grown. I pay my bills. My bills are paid.
Now me though. Stay safe.
But yeah, that's about it. Just living in the house and paying my bills. And I just work. I literally just worked all summer, so I didn't do anything fun other than going on vacation.
So I feel like there hasn't been huge news.
Huge events going on?
Yeah.
Low-key also because every time I was at work, I never shut the hell up. So everybody heard about everything going on in my life 24/7.
They still do, by the way.
Oh, right. So, but yeah, low-key. I'm trying to think. I'm like, damn, my summer was hella boring.
Me too. I worked all summer. And if I wasn't working, I was with Michael.
Ugh.
Audience, for those of you guys who don't know, Michael's my man. Michael's my little boo thing.
No, I'm kidding.
He's on my vlog stream probably 85 million different times. I love him so much. So maybe one day we can get Michael Gant to come on the podcast.
Hi, Michael.
I don't really have anything else to
I
talk
don't
about.
really have anything to talk about, which is crazy. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna have so much to talk about, and I'm like,
But like with major life updates,
my life is hella
it's-
boring.
Yeah.
I started classes for my new major. So back in March, I had a mental breakdown, as one does, and this is the second one I've had in the last year. First one is where I changed my major from psychology and criminal justice to meteorology, and then I switched it to criminal justice. So now I'm a criminal justice major. My goal is to graduate on time, hopefully. Praying to God that I graduate on time. Because I low-key don't want to have to pay another year to be here. So we wanted to tell you guys how our first couple weeks here at Ball State are going. I have been here since August 1st because our lease started on the 1st, so I moved in on the 1st. So I've been here for four weeks, and low-key, those first 2-3 weeks were the longest fucking weeks of my entire life. Because moving in, and then it was just me and my roommates up here, and then Rihanna moved in, and then our friend Kira, she doesn't live on campus, so she didn't move into a dorm, so she would drive here from Fishers. And then I had friends from home come and visit. Like, it was a big thing. So for like the first 2 weeks, I was bored out of my mind. And then finally, she got up here. We hung out. We hung out and just did a lot of stuff before school started. We'd go shopping for things around her dorm and my dorm, or in my house. But it was just like really boring. And then once classes started, I mean, I have one in-person class. So it low-key kind of sucks because I was thinking, I was like, I need to take all online classes next year. Like, I'm going to be so busy. And then I get here and I'm like, wow, I am so bored. But it was just so, like, I'm sitting at my house, like, going insane because there's nothing to do. Like, there's just nothing. And I'm like, I'm not just going to sit here. And my roommates will be like, why do you want to go to campus? Because I told them today, I was like, yeah, I'm going to be on campus for like 7 hours. They were like, well, why? Like, we have a house. Why wouldn't you want to be here? And I'm like, sometimes there's nothing to do here. And all my friends live on campus. So, you know. But it's low-key just, for me, it's kind of boring. I mean, this is the best thing I've done since I moved up here. But it's just been boring. Like, classes, like I said, I only have one in-person class, and it's History 150, so it's really boring. That history class, he's really nice, don't get me wrong, but his accent is so heavy that sometimes I can't understand what he's saying, and obviously I'm in a lecture hall, so I'm not going to ask him to repeat what he said. But one plus about him is that he'll go through notes, and then he'll email them out later, so like, everything that was on his Word document, he'll copy and paste into a Canvas message and then just send it all to us, which is really nice because there's 150 kids in that class or whatever. So it's just good to have. What about you, Rihanna? How's your first 2 weeks of school?
My first 2 weeks have been honestly absolutely amazing. Thank you to the music institution here at Ball State, because you guys, like, truly are one of the best things that's happened to me, especially, like, given last semester and then into this semester. But yeah, I've just been, like, really grateful for everything, and I've been trying, like, to take advantage of, for example, when my scholarships got taken, which I got back because I won my appeal. Thank you, Ball State. I'm really just trying to take advantage of that. Because, like, it really put into perspective, like, I wouldn't be able to come to school. Mm-hmm. So I got to lock in, A, and B, I actually love what I'm doing now. So I want to lock in and, like, do what I need to do.
I low-key don't know if I Like, you say that you love what you're doing, but I low-key don't know how I feel about my major. I'm not going to change it again.
Wrong.
Okay, so hear me out, gang. Low-key, if I change my major, I don't know what I would change it to. I'm not being a damn teacher, that's for sure.
Why not?
I don't like little kids.
You don't have to teach little kids.
It's not that I don't like little kids. I don't like little kids, and I don't like high school kids because I was a bitch-ass high schooler, so I don't want to have to deal with that. Like, I wouldn't want to have to deal with a room full of me, like, as a high schooler. My senior year, oh my god, I was a dick. It's crazy. I will admit...
Well, thank God all kids aren't Kayce, because if they were, I probably wouldn't be a teacher either.
God fucking bless. Anyway, I don't know what I would change my major to, but as of right now, I want to get a degree in criminal justice and be a juvenile probation officer. I know that I just said that I don't like little kids, but
juvenile little kids seem so much worse than regular, average Joe high school kids.
I know. Let me explain. Juvenile probation officers are needed in the state of Indiana because nobody wants to deal with that. And honestly, all I'm hearing is ka-ching, ka-ching, bringing in that damn money.
Isn't your mom a probation or your dad?
My mother is a criminal She's
a criminal justice vigil.
She is a community corrections director, and then my dad is a jailer. So technically, this is
runs in the family.
Yeah, basically. My dad actually never. He actually went to college to be a phlebotomist. I think that's what it's called.
What?
To like draw blood.
Yeah.
Yeah. He went to college to be a phlebotomist.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because we go get our blood work done. And he'll sit there and he'll go, and watch it. I have also started watching it like a damn psychopath. So
I would never expect Papa May to be...
Papa May?
Yeah, to be a phlebotomist.
Yeah.
Call him. Were you actually going to be a phlebotomist? Yes or no?
Please don't say, hello! Or what the fuck do you want? We're calling my dad. Hopefully he'll answer. He might be dead ass asleep.
Hello?
Hello, Mother.
What are you doing, child?
I'm filming an episode for the podcast, but I need to talk to Dad.
Okay. Hi. Hold on just a second. Here you go.
Hello.
Hello, Father. I have a question.
Okay.
You're being recorded, so don't say anything weird.
Okay.
It's for the podcast.
Okay.
Okay. We're talking about how we're going to college and what our major is, but you went to school for phlebotomy, right?
Yes.
Why didn't you become a phlebotomist?
Because they kept adding classes and I got burned out.
Okay. I mean, that makes sense.
Real. Me too.
I didn't know if there was like a different I never knew the reason, actually.
I was at the end of it ready to do, where you do the hospital settings and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They added like 3 more classes and I was just like, fuck this. I'm burned out. I'm not doing it. So
No, I don't blame you.
I done in the pharmacy tech and did all that stuff and wasn't enough money. So I went back and
Yeah.
I was just burned out and I was making decent money where I was at. So I was just like, I'm done. I wasn't in school for myself. I was in school for trying to make my dad happy, which nothing was ever make him happy. So I decided just to make myself happy.
And I mean, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. My next question is, why are you a jailer now?
Insurance.
Yes, I remember that. I do remember that, yes.
Insurance and retirement and...
It had a lot more benefits.
And insanity.
Insanity. Okay, Daddy, that was all I had.
Okay.
Thank you, because we were talking about majors and stuff, and then I was like, my dad was going to be a phlebotomist, but now he's a jailer.
It's got burned out. I mean, honestly, every time I thought I was done, I just wanted to add more classes and just
kept adding more crap that you didn't want to do.
Yeah, well, because I was just trying to get a certificate at the time, and then the next thing I know, it's like, oh, you got to do this class, you got to do that class. Like, wait a minute, why are you adding ththese classes? Well, we decided to add them now. It's like, no,
I'm not doing all that.
No, yeah, because that, and then once I really got in, because when I thought that I'd be doing phlebotomy, I thought I'd just be drawing people's blood.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize I was gonna have to do lab work and play with people's poop and pee and
Yeah, no, that's gross.
do other stuff. I just that once all that started coming in the picture, I'm like, I don't want to do that.
No.
And the pay sucked.
And it's
I mean,
gross.
Obviously, the pay and everything's better than what it was when I went to school.
Mm-hmm.
That was like 20 years ago, but it just, I don't know. I was
Tired of it.
Yeah, I was doing other things at the time.
No, I mean, it makes sense.
And like I said, I was making decent money.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's why.
Okay. Well, that's all I had.
All right.
All right. I love you. Thank you.
All right, love you, bye.
Bye. Thank you, Daddy. Anyway, but yeah.
Speaking of farm tech school, I had to do that BS. Never again. Oh, y'all want to know something funny with that? So sorry.
Oh, God.
So, never went to class. I never went to class. Now, maybe a couple times, like that next semester, whatever. So at the end, she decided to change, she changed the rules at the beginning, but she decided to like make our actual certification test worth points on our actual as an exam grade. So if you failed it, it was like, oh, you better hope that your grade is pretty good.
Yeah.
To reiterate, I never went to class except for like lab days when we were working in our actual like farm tech.
Which is what you're not
simulation.
supposed to do, by the way.
Yeah, go to class. I didn't though. So I never went to class, like I said, for the 100th time. And
Hey, did you never go to class?
no, I never went to class. And it got to a point where like my professor, which was at Ivy Tech in my hometown, it got to a point where she just like expected the email, and like if I didn't email her, she just like knew. Or if I came to class, it was like, oh my God, like Rihanna's here. What the heck? So it literally got to that point. We're about to take this exam. Everybody's like in my class, like low key talking about who's gonna pass, who's gonna fail, whatever. I was on the fail list, obviously. So I gotta take this exam. I'm doing it, and I'm like, this low-key easy. I am one of only 5 people in that class that passed that test. I am, like, literally, these other girls that went to class every single day and, like, did all the assignments were pissed because they didn't pass or they were off by 1 point. I am a certified pharmacy technician right now. I could go work in a hospital if I wanted. And that pisses them off so bad. There was one girl that I know that still talks about it to this day because she is so pissed about it. And I know that the professor that's teaching is gonna probably talk about it, because when I talked to her after class, like after school, and did for Ivy Tech, and like I was talking to her about the exam, she goes, I did not expect you to pass. And I was like, are you serious? She goes, I'm being so for real. Like, she obviously didn't say that, but she was like, I'm being so serious.
I'm dead ass serious.
Yeah, she was like, I did not expect you to pass. She was like, I was already putting in your grade as a fail, and like all this stuff. And I was like, oh, well, here we are. I have the second highest grade in the class. So, sorry guys, that's just like my little victory moment since he mentioned pharmacy tech school. I was like, oh my God, I did that. I'm a certified pharmacy tech, which means at the end of my emails, I could put CPHT.
Certified Pharmacy Tech. CPHT.
Yeah, CPHT. Yep. There you guys go.
But with my dad, like, he went to Vincennes University. So
my dad too.
How old is your dad?
Like 47, 48.
My dad is 49.
Wait.
Dad, did you know what Stephen can say?
So, fun fact about my dad. Sorry. So sorry. He got kicked out of Vincennes.
Call him again. Because he got into a fight.
He broke some dude's jaw. And they were like, hey, Steve.
You can't be doing that.
So, long story short, my dad got kicked out. But that's a cool story for my dad to tell.
Yeah.
So,
my dad.
Good job, Dad.
He was the one that gave me the advice on whenever I moved moved into college because he lived in a dorm at Vincennes. So my mom was low-key like, I can't do shit for you. But my dad was the one that gave me like the advice for whenever I moved into my dorm. So I'm very grateful for my dad for that. I don't talk about my dad enough. I love him so much. Very grateful for Richard May because I wouldn't be the woman I am today without him. Which sounds crazy, but he taught me a lot of life lessons growing up, so I really got to give that to him. Thanks, Dad. Like my mom, the way that I put it is my mom is like my best friend, and my dad is like, he's like a dad, like a regular dad, but he's not a regular dad. He's a cool dad is what I would say, but I would say that about my mom, but I low-key don't know if I'm saying this right. I low-key sound like I'm talking shit about my dad, but I'm not. I love my dad. I love my dad, but I love my dad.
I also love my dad very much.
Mm-hmm.
I swear I'm not being sarcastic. I really do love you, Dad.
I know. I love my dad so much. No, yes, I really do.
I also love my mom so much.
Love you, Mommy.
Love you, Mama. Love you, Dad.
Everybody refers to my mom as Mommy, and they refer to my dad as Richard.
Everybody refers to my mom as either Lulu or Mama Lou or Mama.
I just call her Mom.
Yeah.
Hey, Mom.
Or people refer to my dad as Salt Dog or Steve.
Steven Kente.
Hey, fun fact. My dad is a co-founder of a bike gang with his brother. My uncle, who just recently passed, but that's a trauma dump for a different day.
R.I.P.
Yes. But,
Oh, we were talking about majors. But yeah, if I were to change my major, I don't know what the hell I'd change it to. Oh, but anyway, the whole thing was my mom, okay, I remember, backtrack. So my mom is a community corrections director of the department for our little hometown county because, unfortunately, the person who was the director of that county, I don't mean to get a little dark for a second, took his own life. And the judge looked at my mom and said, I want you to do this job because I know that you can do it. And low-key, it was hard for my mom at first because there was nobody there to train her. I mean, there was, the previous assistant was there, or the secretary, but she literally has no idea how to do any of that. So, because, love JR, he didn't tell Terry shit. So whenever my mom started this job, she's like, hey, what am I supposed to do? And Terry's like, girl, I don't know, you're on your own. Basically, my mom has learned almost everything all by herself, which I'm very proud of her for. But I'm proud of you, Mommy. Very proud. But whenever my mom started working at community corrections, she got, like, involved with the people, like, the sheriff's deputies, the town deputies, and then, like, the jailers that had already worked there. And the head jailer, or the jailer in charge, whatever, was like, I'm hiring new people. And my mom's like, Richard, you need health insurance because we both worked at Pizza King. And unfortunately, he was a delivery driver, so the risks of him being hurt on the job were a lot higher than what mine were, because I was just a server. Like a car accident or something like that, and low-key I did not want that to happen. So she was like, you need a new job. Like, you can't be doing this because it's unsafe. So that's how my dad got a job at the jail. Love him for that. I love telling people, they're like, oh, is your dad, like, over the summer people would come into Pizza King and they'd be like, oh, is your dad still here? And I'm like, no, he's at the jail. And I'd go, he's not in jail, he just works at the jail. And they were like, okay. And I'm like, oh God. But low-key, yeah, that's how I got into criminal justice, was because growing up, my mom had me while she was in college, and then I went with her sometimes to like Ivy Tech or IU East, and it was super fun because I was 3 years old and sitting in a lecture hall. Like, there was one time they did a sorry, SYBAU, little bruh. There was one time they did a Day of the Dead celebration thing for her Spanish class. And I came home, and she was in the bathroom, like, painting her face like a skeleton. And I almost shit my pants, because 4-year-old little me walking into the bathroom, I was like, what the fuck is on your face? I thought she was dead. Like, low-key, I thought she, like, skinned her face off. Okay.
Yeah.
And you know what? Hell yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And then she painted my face and then took me with her. So then I got to eat a bunch of candy and hang around a bunch of old people. But yeah, that's how I got into criminal justice. It just runs in the family. Nobody else in my family does criminal justice, actually. which is crazy to think about. My grandma,
Doesn't your mom and your dad do it?
just my mom and my dad, like nobody else. Nobody else in my entire family.
That's all you need.
I'm gonna punch her in her face.
That's all you need. Nobody else in my family is a teacher at all.
I don't blame them.
Oh, okay.
You don't make money.
Well, it's not about the money.
To me, it is. That's a big thing. That's another big thing for me is why I don't want to be a teacher, because they make no money. Their pays get cut yearly. And I low-key
Not
ain't all
Lawrenceburg,
about
though.
that.
Not us.
At my high school, I went to Union County High School.
Holy yeah.
Do you want to talk about something, bitch? SYBIU. Anyway, at my high school, we have teachers that have been there for like a really long time, like 10 plus years.
10 years.
Anyway, you're so far away, he probably can't hear you. Nope. But we've had teachers that have been there for so long, and the school actually wanted to try and get those teachers to quit and then like hire new teachers. That way they could hire new teachers and then pay them less. Which really sucks because one of my favorite high school teachers, her name is Carla Barnheiser. I love you, Mrs. Barnheiser. You're probably never going to see this. Has been there for so long. She's insane. I love her. I'll tell her that to her damn face. I don't care. But yeah, they were trying to get rid of her, and that's literally her only passion is teaching. Like, a lot of people have passions for it. Like, it is their life, and I'm like, that's just not for me. Like, I cannot see myself standing in front of a classroom of 20 plus 17-year-olds trying to teach them something, because low-key that sounds like a nightmare to me anyway.
Not me, though. I only want to teach high school. If I can't get a high school teaching job, then I don't want it, which I know that sounds picky and low-key, like, kind of not okay for me to say, because, like, I know a lot of teaching jobs, it's like a, you know, you get what you can get, basically. And I just hate to be that person, but I don't think I would teach anywhere if it was under high school. Middle school, fuck no.
My English teacher was pregnant 7th grade or 8th grade, and there was a threat made towards her from this kid that was like, I'm gonna kill you and your fucking baby. Like good God, dude, what is wrong with you?
No, I can't. Or like elementary school, I'm sorry, but I'm not gentle parenting your kids because they get gentle parented at home. If little Jimmy comes up to me and tells me that I should go die, I'm not gonna look at little Jimmy and be like,
we don't say that.
Inside thought. We don't say inside thoughts. Outside.
You shut your little ass up and get your ass down to the principal's office.
Little Jimmy should not be thinking that anyway. And if little Jimmy is thinking that, then that's a call home. If I am teaching and I see somebody very obviously disrupting my class and not learning, I'm just going to look at them straight to the face and be like, get out. Go to the office. You obviously don't want to be here. Get out of my classroom. I'm not going to sit here and let little Susanna terrorize all of her classmates because her mommy said that she was a special little girl and she could do whatever she wants. No, I'm not doing that. I literally give props to elementary school teachers. Like, for example, my roommate, she's going for elementary ed, and like one of our best friends, Cheyenne, like she's going for elementary ed, and I'm like, I applaud you guys because that is such a tough job. And I feel like not a lot of people, like, I don't think a lot of people understand how hard teaching actually is and how little appreciation teachers actually get. A lot of people can be like, oh, like, our teachers are underappreciated, let's have teacher week. Like, obviously most teachers do appreciate teacher week, but I feel like there's more that we can be doing for teachers because they do so much and they're not recognized for it except for 1 week a year, which is crazy to me because it's like these teachers are like, and they're teaching your doctors and your
so
lawyers.
Overlooked too because there's sometimes where I don't even know that it's Teacher Appreciation Week.
Teachers literally save lives. For example, my sophomore year was one of the worst years of my life, and my geography teacher / pre-law teacher / ethics teacher, he taught a lot of subjects.
I would know, I went to high school with her.
Oh, sorry. He quite literally saved my life. Love you, Josh Herbert. Don't know if you ever watched Evel. Don't know if you're if you'll ever watch this, but in case you do, love you, King.
Mm-hmm.
You did so much for me, more than you even know. And, like, I would tell him that too, like, how much I appreciated him, but, like, I can't, like, express it enough. Or Susan Herrick, I literally love you. You were, like, a second, like, auntie figure.
Mm-hmm.
If I could spend every day with you, I would. But you would get tired of me, because you get tired of me from just 45 minutes. So, sorry, girl. But, like, she is one of the teachers that also saved my life. She's my music teacher. Like,
Yeah.
I would not be doing music education if it wasn't for her. Like, teachers are so, like, overlooked. I'll get more into this in the second episode. Sorry, y'all. But that's something that makes me upset. And like I said, there's so much more I can go in depth about the whole, like, teacher situation. But, like, people who are teachers and are in a teaching major, you guys are so appreciated. And when you come to Ball State, I feel like Ball State does a great job of, like, showing the appreciation.
You feel appreciated as a teacher.
Yes. We are one of the top teaching colleges, like, public teaching colleges in the state.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like Ball State takes a lot of pride in that. And it's like, I love to see that for teaching majors. Like, even if I only take one actual education class, music education is actual education, by the way. Like, I'm taking one core education class, let's just say that I have to take from Teachers College. And, like, even then, like, they make sure that they hire, like, some of the best people that they can, because you guys are teaching the future people who are coming to college.
Yeah.
And, like, teachers get so overlooked. Anyway, sorry. That was my little rant.
My thing was, whenever you were talking about, like, how kids act and how
Yes.
they get spoiled, low-key, I realized that I could not be a teacher whenever... So, I was at a family event one day, and I have a little cousin. His name is Hudson. He's so fat. He's so cute. I love him so much. One day I was holding him, and I was like... He would look at me and go, "Ah," and then I look right back at him and go, "Ah." And I just realized, holy shit, I can't do this. Because if a little kid is sitting there talking to me, I'm low-key gonna make fun of everything that comes out of their mouth. My mommy said I wasn't allowed to eat peanut butter because it's bad for me. Well, your mommy lied to you. Eat it. Like, I don't know. Like, that sounds so wrong. But, like, and also growing up, I had low-key really bad experiences with teachers, so I always just thought, I don't want to do this. In preschool, I was in a class that I absolutely hated. I hated the teacher, like, everything about it. And I got transferred to a different class, and I loved it. Elementary school, low-key, I hated my kindergarten teacher. I hated my first and second grade teacher. Third grade, I actually got written up for a dried up marker, even though that wasn't my fault. Low-key, not my problem. Fourth grade, I loved my teacher. She was amazing. And then fifth grade, didn't like her either. Which really sucks to say because elementary school, like, you remember all your teachers, whatever. Once I hit middle school, I had my favorites, and then I didn't have my favorites. And then once I hit high school, I really learned to, like, love my favorites. Like I said earlier, Mrs. Barnheiser, I love you so much. Mr. Taylor, also really like you. I had him in middle school, and I came up to him one day, and I was like, Mr. Taylor, like, I forgot to do this homework assignment. Like, there's been a lot of stuff going on. And I started crying, and he let me sit in his class for, like, 45 minutes and just let me talk. Like, he just listened to everything I was going to say, and obviously I was 13, 14 years old, so he had known, like, there was some stuff going on, but he didn't know what was going on, obviously. But like I said, once I hit high school, I mean, I had my favorites. I didn't have my favorites. Actually, one of my favorite teachers from high school, I actually hated I hated Mrs. Barnheiser, but that's because she did a lot of shit that I was just like, do you have to do this? But then I ended up learning that she was teaching us a life lesson. Like, she's teaching us these lessons in life that we have to learn, which is what I love so much about teachers. They have such a passion for teaching you how to do things in life. But this one teacher I had in high school, I loved her, and then she did something that I just thought was so fucked up, and then I hated her, and I called her a bitch, and then she ended up finding out. She was like, I heard that you called me a bitch, and I was like, yeah, I did, and she goes, that's just not you. And then for the next week, every day after school, I'd go hang out with her for 30 minutes, and then I was fine. And then I graduated and cried because I was like, I'm never going to see her ever again. But now she has TikTok, so fire.
Now you see her all the time.
I actually don't see her all the time, which is crazy. But
I see my teachers all over
Mhm.
TikTok. Matthew Gravitt, I see all of your reposts.
oh my
By the
gosh.
way.
But as of like the last 2 weeks of school, we've been figuring it out. We've been trying to work on getting our schedules in order and getting everything in order, getting
Favorite teachers.
jobs.
Oh, dang it.
You didn't get to talk about your job, did you?
I didn't get to talk about any of my classes.
I low-key didn't either. It's okay.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
But that'll be for another time. That's another episode where we talk about our classes, we talk about our jobs.
Our actual majors.
Yeah. I think once the semester starts rolling, we can actually talk about things that are going on, as she's an education major and I'm a criminal justice major. So you'll see that vary between the two of us.
Yep.
But I think that's all we have for you guys today. I mean, sorry
Sorry for the yap session at the end.
But
She's just mad because I actually bring valuable conversations to the table where everybody can also agree and not just...
who the fuck is everybody? Because I only see us sitting here.
Right.
But I hope you guys enjoyed
Jack was back
today's...
there nodding his head. He was like, yeah, she's
because he
doing
wanted us to
that.
shut the hell up.
Got it. Okay. Thank you guys for watching College Life Unscripted. Welcome to season 2.
Yay!
Bye.
Guys, if you could please leave a rating on this episode, and make sure to leave a like and a comment, and also subscribe for new for new episodes.
Everybody!
But if you want some daily stuff, we have started an Instagram and a TikTok, which we will try to post on very often. That way you guys can get behind the scenes of me and Rihanna and editor Jack. Woo! Yay! But
also, please let Jack know that he is wanted and he is loved and we want to see him on camera, because Jack will not come on camera unless he knows that people wants to see him. So please,
give us feedback on editor Jack, because we'd love to have him here. But
if we have to be on camera, he has to be on camera.
make sure to subscribe on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcast. But bye, guys.
Bye.
College Life Unscripted is a production of Jack Ringenberg Media. The show is produced by me, Jack Ringenberg, Kayce May, and Ryhanna Salter. For more Jack Ringenberg Media content, visit us online at jackringenberg.com. One last thing. Do you want to be featured on the show? Do you have an episode idea? Do you have questions you would like us to answer? If so, send us an email at info@collegelifeunscripted.com. Thanks for listening, and we will see you next week.
We love you, Jack.
Okay.
Anyway, leave that part in. If you cut it out, I'll be pissed.